Very early in my career, I worked in the most dangerous and unsafe environment in the world. I spent my early years working as a mining engineer a mile underground in South African gold mines. I saw friends, colleagues, co-workers die. And that had a lasting impact on me throughout the rest of my career. I don't want to see anybody die on our watch. I don't want to see anybody get hurt on our watch. It's personal to me. I oversee many aspects of our business, but nothing is more important to me than ensuring we create a safe environment for each and every one of us to work in. Every day we want you returning home to your loved ones happy and healthy. We have been working diligently to eliminate all workplace injuries in our facilities worldwide. While we made good progress in 2013 and 2014, we hit a plateau. As far as safety is concerned, our only acceptable goal is 0 injuries. No Quanex employee should come to work and go home injured. No one. Ever. Period. Achieving 0 workplace injuries won't be an easy task. In fact, after benchmarking against world-class companies that have achieved a 0 incidence rate, we believe it is going to take us 8 to 10 years to get there. But get there we will. I have set a goal to be at a 0 incidence rate by 2025, and we will set benchmarks each year to help us along the way. In addition, reaching our goal of 0 workplace injuries will take a concerted effort by 3 distinct groups within Quanex. Each of these groups has to make an unfailing commitment to stay the course and do their part to put safety first. First is our executive team, including myself. You have our commitment that we will support you with the tools, resources, and training you need to create a safe work environment. We'll also ensure that every supervisor and manager in our manufacturing operations instills safety as an essential part of our culture, because safety is more than just another priority. Next, our manufacturing leadership team must rededicate itself to making safety a core value here at Quanex. While our manufacturing leaders face constant pressure to make on-time deliveries, improve quality, and reduce product costs, continually improving our safety environment should be their most important focus. Our manufacturing leadership will also ensure that you always have access to the training and tools you need, as well as the right PPE to do your job safely and efficiently. They are also accountable for identifying workplace hazards and correcting them in a timely manner. This may require immediate action, including ceasing all production until corrective action has been taken. I believe in creating and nurturing a culture that allows our leaders to take whatever safety precautions they deem necessary without fear of retribution or the consequences of lost production. Our manufacturing leaders know they can, and in fact have, shut down complete plants to correct an actual or potential safety hazard. They know they have my support, and they can count on that support in the future as we continue our journey to a 0 incidence rate. At a recent meeting with all of our Quanex plant managers, I challenged them with the following thought. At home, you would never put your family in harm's way. If you have young children or grandchildren, you diligently child-proof the house. You constantly pick up after your kids to remove trip hazards. You make sure fingers are out of the way when slicing vegetables. These things are second nature when we are at home. Why should it be different at work? I told our plant managers that I expect them to treat their plants as their homes, and you, their employees, as their family members. We should all act as diligently as we would at home. That's why we cannot eliminate workplace injuries without the help of you, our employees. You are the final and most important group that will help us reach 0 incidents, because you see potential safety hazards and unsafe work practices every day. How do I know this? We had 79 recordable injuries and hundreds of near misses. And I have to believe that at least one of our over 4,000 employees could have seen one of these incidents coming. We need every Quanex employee to seek out safety hazards and unsafe work practices and to correct or report them immediately. Even if the 100 people on our manufacturing leadership team did nothing but watch for unsafe hazards, they'd never find as many as you, our employees, would. After all, over 4,000 pairs of eyes will see far more than 100. In order to fully eliminate workplace injuries, we need you to be constantly vigilant of your actions and those of your co-workers, and to be constantly thinking about potential safety hazards. Never forget that you are empowered to act. Stop someone when you see them doing something that is not safe. Report a potentially dangerous situation. Make sure that your PPE is in proper working order, and check your co-workers for theirs. Always pay attention at toolbox meetings when safety alerts are discussed. Our safety alert system is one of the most powerful tools in our arsenal. It is an opportunity to learn from someone else's mistake. Here's how the process works. If an injury occurs, there is an immediate investigation into the accident, including a detailed root cause analysis and, in most cases, a reenactment of the accident. The investigation results in a one-page report that includes what happened, why it happened, and a list of corrective actions. This report is then distributed to all of our manufacturing leaders throughout Quanex. I personally review each report, and at the end of every month, I review all of the reports with our manufacturing leadership team. Each one should also be discussed at toolbox meetings for every shift at each Quanex plant. This is an opportunity for you to step forward and speak up if you are aware that something similar could happen in your workplace. It's important to speak up and let your voice be heard. Without your participation in this process, we will never achieve our goal. And by the way, if you feel you are speaking up but not being listened to, or if you have reported a safety issue but it has not been resolved, I would like to hear about it. Please call our Quanex alert line at 888-475-0633 and we will conduct a full investigation. Please never forget, while every element of our creed is important, the last part is the most important of all. Do the right thing. This idea is extremely important in regard to safety, and with your help, we can truly make a difference. The next time you see a potential hazard, remember our creed and do the right thing. Thank you for your attention and stay safe.
The day when I shut the line down, an associate called me over, told me about an e-stop that wasn't working correctly. I shut the line down right then and there, waited on maintenance to see what was wrong with it. It couldn't have been fixed. So instead of putting anybody in harm's way, I left the line down for the remainder of the night until somebody could come in to actually fix the piece of machinery so it would be deemed safe to run. That way nobody would get hurt. It is very cool to know that when I make a decision out on the floor to keep somebody safe, that everybody knows that I did the right thing, and there's no doubt in my mind that they know I did the right thing.
You know, I guess can we talk a little bit about, I guess, how important it is actually to put your money where your mouth is and practice it? I mean, you know, it's easy for people to hang posters on walls.
Yep.
It's tougher for people to actually, like we talked about earlier, have the guts to say, hey, shut the line down. How important is it that people truly, truly buy in?
I think human nature is, it takes a number of those events to really sort of wake everybody up. And I think after you shut a production line down, maybe for the third time, people start realizing, hey, you know what, they really are serious about this. Or if you point out something and it gets fixed immediately, or if there's a safety hazard that requires capital investment and the capital is made available immediately, it takes time, but I think after a while, that message then gets through. I think people see through the poster campaigns very, very quickly. And, look, I've worked on the shop floor in different places around the world, and you shrug your shoulders and say, you know what, they're not serious about this. This is just another flavor of the day, right? But when you start taking tangible action and you do it consistently and you do it across multiple plants, people will start to wake up and say, hey, they're serious. I need to get with the program too.